What's up, y'all? This is Ender from TheOrdinaryGamer.com, and in part 4 of our King's Fall walkthrough, we're going to be covering Golgoroth. So basically, to get things started, you got to pop the bubble in the middle. It's going to drop some ooze down into the middle of the map, and that's where Golgoroth is going to come out of. And you're going to go 3 to the left, 3 to the right, as we are right now. I'm on the left, obviously. And you're going to shoot ads that come at you from the direction that I'm pointing now. So there goes Golgoroth, and the ads should be starting. Basically, you're going to kill ads here in this area, just like that, as they're coming at you, until you kill about 3 or 4 yellow bar adept acolytes. And once you do that, the ads will stop coming out towards you, and you can take that opportunity to go over there and pick up any ammo if you're short on ammo, and come back over to this area, the middle of the map, the front middle of the map, back middle of the map, depending on your point of view. And you're going to be waiting there while one guy goes over towards where those acolytes are at, right there where we're shooting, about halfway down the map, and he's going to shoot Golgoroth in the back and get his gaze. Once he has his gaze, all he's going to focus on is that guy. While he's doing that, we're going to go down there to the bottom, pop a bubble, and step in the bubble's ooze or whatever, and shoot Golgoroth in the chest. So here we are right now. We've gotten all the ads. We've got to prep this bubble before the guy gets the gaze, because it's got to be timed to where we're popping this bubble as he's getting the gaze, because it's a time thing. So there we go. We pop the bubble. One guy can put down weapons if we have it. It's a very good idea to always have weapons throughout this raid. And then you shoot him. Don't be a noob like me and shoot him in the knee at first. You got to shoot him right in the chest. So you're going to shoot him in the chest while the guy has a gaze. When the guy gives you a countdown, when he says 2, 1, you got to jump out of there before the gaze is completely gone, or else Golgoroth will obviously kill you. So you do that, and then it's basically a rinse and repeat kind of thing. You just you come back to your side, the original side you were on, and you shoot your ads, kill your ads, and when your ads are dead, you basically run through the whole thing all over again. Now, little things that you want to look for, obviously, is when you jump out of the bottom down there, you're going to have to, they're going to have ads that spawn down there, thralls. And before you go back down there, you need to make sure that you and your team clear all of the thralls out from down there. See, so we're shooting this orb now, right now, prepping it and getting ready to drop it. And we got to make sure that there's no thralls down there that are still alive, because there's going to be more spawning. And if they build up, they're going to kill you. So there goes our orb. Here we go down again. And fire. You got to make sure you're standing in that ooze. You can see right there the way it looks like, kind of like fumes or something coming up. And you can throw supers at them if you want to. The best thing to have here, honestly, is a sniper rifle, or that new simulant. I forget what's called right now, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And things like maybe I guess a touch of malice. I haven't heard how good it does or not, to be honest, on against Golgoroth. But you can't go wrong with a black spindle. I think most of us should have black spindles now, and you can't go wrong with those. So definitely, I would suggest using a black spindle for this part. Weapons helps your team out a lot on this also, especially if you have the Helm of Saint 14, because the thralls are going to be spawning kind of behind you, and it helps a lot if you can put down that bubble to your side and confuse all the thralls before they can really get to you and your team. See right there where he's at? That's a perfect spot for the bubble. So you just put it down and do it all over again. It's a rinse and repeat thing. A lot of people there's different ways to do Golgoroth. You can see that there's more orbs up top. A lot of people do a 2-man team where they alternate getting the gaze, so that he never stops shooting at one of them two, and everybody just stays down there on the bottom and shoots all 6 orbs and keeps shooting him in the chest. That is fine, I guess, really, but from what I've learned about King's Fall, it's a rinse and repeat kind of raid. Like, you want to do a part, and then you're going to rinse and repeat. You're going to do a part and rinse and repeat. The exact same part. So the best thing to do that I found is simplify it as much as you can. If you can get a part of the raid done where you start all over again with that part again, it's better to make that as short and sweet as possible, and leave it to where there's less things that can possibly go wrong in your evolution, your rotation of your rinse and repeat playstyle. So as you can see right there, he was looking back there at the guy that needed to get his gaze instead of looking at us. So, shoot him in the leg. Don't shoot him in the back, because that's exactly what the guy has to do to get his attention, is shoot him in the back. And you don't want to accidentally get his gaze. You want the gaze guy to be the guy to get the gaze, so that you can get down here and shoot. As you can see, the gaze guy stays up here because he starts shooting some weird kind of orbs at him. There they are right there. You can see me shoot a couple of them right there. And if he's down there with us, obviously we're all going to be taking damage from Golgoroth shooting those orbs at us. So once you get his health down enough, what you're going to see is it's going to switch to Taken. Once it switches to Taken spawning over here instead of Hive, your focus changes. You don't have to stay here and kill ads until they stop coming out. Basically what you have to do at this point is just make sure the bottom is clear the bottom of any ads, and once you know that that's done, you can shoot a few ads up here if there's any that are coming around. They're going to be taken, obviously, but you don't have to sit here and waste a lot of time. You can just send your guy out there and let him get ready to get the gaze. You start prepping the bubble already and drop it as soon as you can, as soon as he gets the gaze. It's really a timing thing for this part. Make sure you're dropping the bubble right as he's getting the gaze so that you can get over there as fast as possible and get in your ooze and start doing damage. You can see here, you don't forget about your weapons if you have them. Weapon caller should be calling that out. Our weapons are down. The guy up top is giving you a constant countdown so that you know when the time is up so that you can get out. As you can see right here, I was a little late and I could have gotten killed right there. He'll drop you pretty fast with his eyeball shot thing, so you got to be careful for that. So just dropping some ads while they're clearing the ads down there on the floor to make sure that there's nothing killing us down there once we come back down. And this should be our last run here if everything goes well. Make sure that you keep track of how much ammo you have. As you can see, my sniper ammo is getting really low, so I want to hit and take the time to go up there, grab some ammo, let your team know I'm going for ammo. They should know exactly what it means, and then you come back and pick up where you left off, start prepping the bubble, let the guy know as soon as it's ready, and get down there and do the damage. A few little things to know about this is if you die, it's not the end of the world. That can res you, but you only get 5 deaths on here. If you get after 5 deaths, on a 6th death you go blind, and it's a wipe. So try to stay alive and keep track of how many deaths, if any, that you have on your fire team. It's 5 total, not 5 per player. So remember that also. And that's pretty much it though, guys. The next part we're going to be doing the second hidden chest, so stay tuned and be sure to catch that so that you know where the second hidden chest is. And thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.